What's up, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you will not regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate your support. Guys, listen. Excuse me. I haven't did a Deion Sanders University of Colorado video in a minute, besides the one I did earlier today. And this video here, I want to talk a little bit about, what my honest expectations for the team are and why I feel as such. Now, I'm a Deion Sanders fan as a coach and as someone who is, trying to instill some good values into some young man to make them not only good football players, but productive members of society. That's just my opinion. That's how I feel about it. That's how I see the man. I think he's doing a very good service, and what he's doing benefits everybody in the University of Colorado football program, regardless of what you're hearing in the media. Remember, it's the media's job to create confusion and make stories out of nothing. So let's just put that out there right now. Listen, my thing is this. Before I go into what I think is going to happen with University of Colorado this year, I want to say this. It's unfair to compare him to any D1 coach right now because he never coached D1. Let's get it out of the way right now. A lot of people out there comparing him to Nick Saban's first season. Impossible. When what's his name? Mike Shula was 2006? They went 6-7. I think 6-6 in the conference, right? That was in 2006. Mike Shula was out of there. Nick Saban come in. They won what in 2007? 6-7. So basically, they won 2 games off of the normal record that they had. So they won 2 games. So you can't really compare him. Now, Nick Saban been at Alabama since 2007. Here it is 2023. It's a powerhouse organization. It's no way you're going to get, what is that? 16 years of recruiting, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of how the recruiting game and the college coaching game goes in 1 year with Deion Sanders all of a sudden. He is not no guru of anything. You know what I mean? And it's unfair to put those type of comparisons. They in a totally different universe. Deion Sanders is coming to an organization in peril. Their offensive and defensive stats as a whole were abysmal last year. A lot of people got mad that he came in there talking, hey, I'm coming, and I'm bringing baggage or luggage with me. All coaches do that. Out with the old, in with the new. He has a vision. He brought players with the same character who are brought into his vision and his plan. He's brought them there, and he's bringing more. People are panicking right now. Don't. Because all in all, the bottom line is this. I seen, what sparked me to do these videos, I seen last week the inner team scrimmage. They have these college teams. They show a preview of what they going to look like, what defense they're going to run. And, these games, yeah, it was sold out and all that because people have high expectations. Deion Sanders brings in the crowd. I understand that. But this is what I've seen, I've noticed. Now, I'm a college football fan. I am rooting for University of Colorado. In the early 80s and 90s, they were a powerhouse. I remember. I want to go back to the glory days. So I'm definitely riding with the University of Colorado. But I got to be honest. I do like other college football teams. I like the sport as a whole. And as a whole, I'm going to comment on this. So don't shoot me to death. What I've seen in that in them scrimmages and stuff, first thing I've seen is the team he has right now are undersized. They some small kids. I looked at the roster and looked at the height, weight measurements of them kids. A lot of them kids are small. That's one of the reasons why they're having problems being competitive. They get pushed around in the line of scrimmage. And as we all know, the line of scrimmage is the first part. A battle was won on every play, offensive and defensive line. I looked at the stats. They had what? One individual running back rush. In fact, I don't even say it like that. They had a 100-yard rusher, I think 3 out of the 11 games they had last year. What's the name? JT Daniels, whatever, the quarterback. He only threw for 1,500 yards passing in a whole season. Now, I don't know if the man was hurt or not. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt, but something was off there. It's a losing mentality that was there. He said it himself. People was complacent. It's not a lot of drive, I think. And you know, with losing seasons, because if you look at the thing, right? He finished 11th of 12 in the Pac-12, right? They was blown out in every game, y'all. Go look at the stats, and they were blown out in every game. Same one game, except one game. The one game they won was an overtime victory, 20-13 against University of California. You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at it for what it is. I honestly believe they will win 2 games. Lucky if they win 3. And this is why. No strike against the university or fans of the university. We got to look at it for what it is. First thing is this. Winning is a culture. It's a mindset. He has to instill that. He's coming to a place where people are polarized with who he is. He's not holding back. He's not holding his tongue. He's telling people, listen, this is what I want. Some of y'all not going to be here. Some of y'all can't even stand the pressure. Can't play up to the ability the way I need it. And a lot of y'all going to be gone. Thus, we see this max exodus. A lot of people are losing confidence. A lot of people are being pushed to the limit. A lot of people, he's pushing that losing mentality out there. A lot of people can't deal with that. A lot of people can't deal with sitting on the sideline. A lot of people can't deal with the honest truth. Hey, you're not as good as you think you are. Yes, somebody better. We're bringing them in. Compete. A lot of people don't have a competitive spirit. Remember, they were losing. A lot of that has to do with your ability to compete. Losing is a mindset. You know what I mean? And once your mindset gets where you complacent and losing, like he said, things happen. He's trying to change that. This man has to build a legacy for himself. He also has to build a team. Team building takes time. It's not just you throw a bunch of good people out there, give them a playbook, and just run the plays and stuff like that. Things take time to gel. The family atmosphere takes time to gel. But he's trying to instill in these kids as responsible young men. Takes time to gel. The mindset takes time to gel. It's not going to be done in 1 year. I think they'll win 2 games, maybe 3. That's just my opinion. They're undersized on the offensive and defensive lines. He's coming with a new concept. It's a new offense, new defense coordinator, new coaches. Things going to take time, and we need to give them the benefit of the doubt. Am I right with University of Colorado? Yes, because I think in 2 to 3 seasons, they're going to be serious. But remember, it comes from recruiting. Just like in the NFL. Free agency signings are quick fixes, but teams are built through the draft. What's the draft for college? Recruiting. So he needs 1 or 2 more drafts. Simple science. You know, we shouldn't have, as fans, delusions of grandeur. Oh, Deion Sanders come, because he's a winner. They're going to win automatically. No, you got to build that. You got to build it in your heart. You got to build it in your head. You got to instill it in them. You got a bunch of young minds coming with a lot of expectations, and a lot of people are not going to get their way. So, honestly, now what games they'll win, I don't know. But the first game with TCU, they was just in the national championship. Let's stop it. Stop it. Now, honestly, I think they won't finish 11th. But no, I don't know if they'll finish 11th. I don't know what the other teams are going to do. But we need to be realistic. This is a rebuilding year. It's a rebuilding year from the standpoint of spiritually and physically. These kids got to know that they're not supposed to lose. New kids got to come in there, and he got to prove to them you came to the right place. It's a lot of stuff, man. I mean, I'm not going to sit around here and dance around and make a video like, oh, yeah, the excitement, the rah, rah, rah. That's not fair to him or the kids that he's there, because it puts a tremendous amount of pressure on him and these kids, which they already have. But guys, I wanted to chime in and talk about that. You know, I'll be coming in here once in a while with Colorado Buffalo videos, because I like keeping up with Deion Sanders and the progress. But I mean, here's another thing before I get out of here. A lot of people are watching the social media on YouTube, the well-off media and things like that, where he has a YouTube channel. I think that's a very good marketing ploy as far as him, and with showing how life is in Colorado. is very good for recruits to see that, and I think that's going to work in his favor. You know, to see how he is off the field, players seem to love him, man. They seem to respect him. He on the right path. Let's just give him some time. As always, I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, help the video spread. I appreciate you as always. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.